Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Esli Greer from Entertainment Fanatic Reviews, and welcome to the very first episode of #VHS Reviews. Today I'll be talking about 1998's Small Soldiers, and also I'll be joined by Robby Long. So yeah, let's get started. So, before I let my guest speak, I do want to give a quick shout out to a good friend of mine, Justin Lomas from JJ Lomas Entertainment. He's a really cool dude. Definitely go out and check out his channel. He did join me in my Shazam review, so definitely go back and watch that. And if you like his channel, definitely go out and subscribe. So yeah, Robby, take it away.
Hey Esli, thank you for letting me be in your very first #MyVHS reviews. I think it's cool that I get to be in your first one. So I'm going to be joining you to review Small Soldiers. This is one of those movies that I've loved ever since I was a kid. I used to watch it all the time as a kid. In fact, I even had a toy of Archer and Major Chip Hazard that I loved to play with all the time when I was a kid. I used to have some of the Burger King toys too. I remember they had toys at Burger King of the characters, but the Major Chip Hazard and Archer that I had were like ones that I got at Toys R Us one time when I was a kid. I think I got them for pretty cheap. I think it was when they were kind of starting to get rid of the toys and they were on clearance, but I just absolutely love this movie. It's a lot of fun. The commandos used to really creep me out when I was a kid. I mean, I wasn't like scared of them, but I thought they were really creepy and stuff, and the mutated Barbies were kind of creepy too. I didn't think they were that scary, but I mean, they were creepy, but they were also really cool and everything. I wouldn't say that I would cry like a baby like somebody I know that saw this movie when they were a kid, but yeah, this is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this movie a lot. I love the humor in it, and I think the special effects hold up pretty well. I mean, yeah, you can kind of tell they're CGI now, but they still don't look absolutely terrible and everything, so I thought that was pretty cool. And I think Tommy Lee Jones is awesome as the voice of Major Chip Hazard, and the guy who did the voice of Archer was really good too. I can't remember everybody's names, but I thought they were all good, and I thought the one that plays Alan, the main character, I thought he was pretty good too. I can't remember what the actor's name is of his, and Kirsten Dunst, who is like first time star, or actually this wasn't her first movie, but this was like one of her first big starring roles. She had usually been supporting roles in movies like Jumanji and Interview with the Vampire. I thought she was really good in this movie too and everything, so thank you Esli for letting me be in this video, and I absolutely love Small Soldiers. It's a really good 90s classic, and I still love it as much as I did back then. Everything. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll talk more about this movie when I review it on my channel, and have a good day, everybody.
So like Robby, I grew up with this film and I loved it. It was one of my favorites, and I unfortunately never had a Commando Elite or a Gorgonite. Always wanted Archer and Major Chip Hazard as toys, but I never got one, but hopefully maybe one day. First, I'll talk about the plot, story, and direction of the film. So, welcome to Child's Play 2019. Oh, I meant Small Soldiers. But it's pretty much the same thing. You know, it reminds you of Toy Story mixed with Child's Play 2019. That film stole some shit from this film. What if toys could do what they do in the commercials, like break out of boxes or whatever? And one of the two workers that built the Commando Elites and the Gorgonites, they put some really good chips in there, military chips. So they put military chips in toys, and that just causes a lot of chaos, and you just gotta see it. And so for plot, story, and direction, I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5. So for kills, gore, and effects, the practical effects are solid, and like I said, there's times where they use CGI, and sometimes CGI looks fine, but there's other times where CGI doesn't look too good. You could tell there was budget restraints, but it doesn't really take you out of the film. But it does look a little bit weird on VHS on a flat screen, so the Gorgonites look better in practical effects, while the Commando Elites look better with CGI. It's weird, but you know, there are times where it does look a bit dated, but this is 1998, so, you know, what can you do? Spoiler alert, the Commando Elites do get fried at the end of the film, and it's pretty cool seeing them blow up. Some of them blow up, and some of them get dismembered. So for kills, gore, and effects, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. So for the acting, this is the strong suit of the film. Gregory Smith, Kirsten Dunst, Dick Miller, and all that are in this film do a really good job, including the kid. I mean, he's probably the weakest in here, but this is like his first or second role. So, you know, he doesn't really take me out of the film because you barely see the kid, but everyone does a fine job, so 5 out of 5 for acting. For ending and finale of the film, if you're rooting for the Gorgonites to win, you get that, and it's very pleasing, and the Commando Elites get fried. You're like, how is that? You gotta watch it, because it's pretty cool how it happens. After you see what happens to the Gorgonites and Commando Elites, you see that the Gorgonites go on to look for Gorgon, and which it's a very cliche ending because they're the good guys and everything, but regardless, I've always wanted a sequel, which sucks. We never got one, but I've always wanted one, and yeah. So for ending and finale of the film, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. So on to the big question. Would I watch it again? Yes. I mean, I didn't enjoy it as much as I did as a kid, but I still had a fun time with it. I definitely recommend. It's one that you should show your friends and family. The direction that Joe Dante brought to this was really phenomenal, and it's cool that Steven Spielberg helped produce this. It's really cool. I wish one day to get a Major Chip Hazard and Archer. That would be so cool. If you found any entertainment in this video, let me know in the comments below. With that being said, don't be scared. To like, comment, subscribe, and share would be highly appreciated, and peace.